Fantastic.
Well done.
Iconic.
Well done. Great.
What are you smiling at?
Yeah. Smouldering Knightley.
Is it true that... have I got this right? Did your friend Ewan Griffith, did he deliberately muck up his audition so you could get the part? Is that rubbish?
No, that's all a bit of good tabloid rubbish.
Oh, is it?
Yes. There's there's no truth in that rumour.
Speaking of tabloid rubbish, congratulations on your fairly recent action against a certain newspaper who alleged that you had an eating disorder, which you clearly don't. Fantastic. And your good old mum was in the papers this week. Again, saying that again, which I think everybody accepts, why did you think it was necessary to say that you just are naturally thin?
I think she was probably asked about it in doing publicity for this film. I mean, she certainly wouldn't phone up and just choose to give an interview.
No.
I mean, she's wonderful, you know. She's defending me,
yeah.
And she's lovely.
And why did why a lot of people decide just to push aside? We usually have done it actually when the press have come after us on falsities. But I was quite impressed by the way you went for them. Why did you do it? Was it because of the seriousness of the subject?
Yeah, I mean it was a very serious subject, and I think, you know, I don't actually read anything that's written about me in this particular one. My agent phoned up and said, look, I'm really sorry to have to bring your attention to it, but
you might have to do something.
Well, she actually said this is one of the worst things that I've ever written about anybody, and I think, you know,
they were saying you were bearing responsibility for young girls starving themselves.
Yes, which is
pretty heavy,
horrendous on every level.
Yeah.
And on a career level could potentially be horrendous as well. So I think, you know, it was just one. I think that took it a step too far.
Well, I think everybody... I see your mum saying you're just like your father and you're naturally skinny and you have to eat like a horse even to sort of stay at the weight you are. I think everyone
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, really.
Inhale puddings in Wales. Her and Miller. I'd be lucky if I got a look in.
Talking of tabloid rubbish and Miller, are you and she, as the papers keep on saying, back together again now?
Categorically, no.
Oh, really?
No, another glorious tabloid exploitation.
So Rhys Evans has nothing to worry about then?
Not that I'm aware
Not
of.
for you. Incidentally, I think Sienna is fantastic in this film. I think
she's wonderful, isn't she?
She's absolutely wonderful. I go so far as to say, and I don't mean this patronisingly, I think she's a revelation. I think she's absolutely fantastic.
I think it's amazing because it's amazing talking to people how many people don't want to believe that she's a really wonderful actress.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've worked with quite a few actresses, and I think that she has an incredible talent. And I'm really excited to see her work. I think she chooses really interesting films. And just on a, you know, I loved working with her. I don't think I've ever worked with such a professional person, and she is a complete joy.
Well, I thought, to come back to where we started, the intensity of the performances, without making them sound as if they're over the top, but I mean the perfection of all the performances. I mean, it really was something else. You know, we both walked out on air. It was one of the best experiences we've had in the cinema for a long time.
Right.
And I mean, it was terrific.
That's going on the poster as well.
I think we've got our poster.
It's beautiful to look at. The film's beautiful to look at, and you're all fantastic.
As are you, Keira. I get teased about this in our home all the time.
Oh.
Well, you see, this is what I'm saying.
Okay,
You're worse.
You're
worse than the
your
news of the world and the people and the mercy they were put together, Judy.
Brilliant.
What I say is, and I mean this with a full heart, it's a family joke. I mean, when I told my daughter Chloe, who's 21, last week, she's 21 in a week or two, I said, we've got Keira Knightley coming in today. And she said, you'll be pleased, Dad. I said, I just think you're very, very attractive.
Thank you.
For God's sake.
I don't know. I would
you see, there it goes again. Mainly curses. No, I didn't. No, obviously,
Thank you very much.
Pretty, and a very good actress, and that's all I say, you know. And I say much the same about you.
Thank you, darling.
But that is a way of leading into one last question to you, Keira. We've interviewed some actresses who are very attractive who've said that over the distance that has sometimes been a hindrance in their careers. I mean, Judy Christie said that in the earlier part of her career.
Right.
Have you ever felt that about your face,
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I was told that I couldn't play a crack whore because you'd never believe that. So I suppose that there you go. That was a hindrance right there.
You could play a crack whore with
Do
good
you?
makeup.
Thanks, Judy.
Yeah.
I mean,
we all think she's looking a bit like a crack whore, don't we?
You make a lovely crack whore.
I mean, with the makeup, right?
I'm sure with the makeup, right?
I'd go so far as to say
Just a minute.
you don't even need it.
What an amazing...
Viv's our makeup. Viv, could you make her look like a crack whore, do you think? Yeah, she says it's no problem.
We'll have a crack whore makeover.
Okay,
We look forward to it.
Okay.
Well, look, it's lovely meeting you both, and congratulations on the film. It's fantastic. It really is.
Thank you
Really
very
good.
much.
We loved it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Nice to meet you.
And you.